everyone, this is Sarge, and this is a quick analysis of the latest download content announced by DICE called Close Quarters. It's a trailer that was just released, and it features 1 out of 4 maps that will be coming along with this download content, which will be released in June. You'll notice that this is on top of a rooftop in a high structured building with many types of different rooms that you can kind of weave your way in and out of. And you have 2 different type of floors we're dealing with here. In the screenshot, you'll notice that the first floor is divided into 3 type of rooms. You have the main floor, which is exposed on the outside of the map, and then 2 floors that are adjacent of each other. And one of the things that DICE is implementing that's going to be new here is not only the maps, but weapons. There's going to be new weapons, and there's high definition destruction, which allows for more prettier, glamorous explosions and all of that stuff that makes Battlefield in one small confined game. And the second floor is divided into 2 or also 3 rooms. You have one main room, which is gigantic, and then 1 small room that are across from each other. And you have this long strip that kind of connects both of the floors together, and so you can kind of see your enemies across and try to fire at them as well. I noticed one thing that they also implemented in the trailer was dry roll, and you're going to see that in the next clip that's coming up here. And that allows you to shoot down these walls and see what's on the other side of the room, which I found to be pretty neat. And you'll see that here in this clip right now. And that's something that the enemy or yourself can use to your advantage. And I can see this being very popular amongst the competitive community to strategically plan out how they will use this feature to their advantage. Now, the next thing I wanted to cover was weapons, and you'll notice that the first clip, opening clip of the player here is holding the weapon called an ACWR, which is a shorter SMG, or they call it the ACR. And at the top right feed, you'll notice the SPAS 12 pop up, and I believe many of you guys will find that exciting. For those of you who've used that weapon in Bad Company 2, it'll be making its return to Battlefield 3. And the MTAR-21 is a Israeli bullpup that it will be also featured in the game, as you'll notice in the top right feed that shows there. It's just another SMG. And then we have the LSW, which is the players holding here on the floor on the bottom. And then at the top right feed, we have the Australian bullpup, which is the AUG, famously known in the Counter-Strike series. So those are 2 weapons that will be also making its way into this download content. We also have the SCAR L, which is another version of the SCAR H, which we have in Battlefield 3. It's a more compact version of that. And then we have the L86A1 that's also going to be showing itself in the game, and a modern weapon called the LSAT, which stands for Lightweight Small Arms Technology, which is a more compact version of an LMG. And it's more of a future weapon, but it's a new design that the military has just started to use. And again, these are weapons more centered around the close quarter combat that you're going to be facing with this new download content. Obviously, everyone has their own opinion about it. Some people like it, some people don't. But you know, again, it's going to be a new, fresh stance for DICE to be releasing such a content like this coming out in June. You guys can see the full trailer here. Thanks again for tuning in onto this short analysis of the latest download content called Close Quarters by Battlefield 3. Take care.